Hi Sagittarius, welcome to this Tarot Love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community, Starseed Lightworkers, Twin Flames. So what I was getting was feeling the heat. So what I was getting is a kind of, how can I say you're putting your hand over a fire, right? And you're just putting it there, not to move it, to take action, but you're just feeling the heat. So the heat to me is connected with twin flame, right? So it's like not, but I felt my heart space was, I wouldn't say closed. So it's like the energetic frequency is reminding your twin flame, but you're not opening up because you've been hurt. Something like that. So that needs to be transmuted, need to be working, counselling, all that kind of thing is needed. Just buying my programs is not enough. My programs need to be guided with counselling. And if you don't believe me, then how many stuff have you watched and it hasn't worked? So I'll just say that. So Sagittarius, I have a Facebook group. I give you far more information in that group. I'm going to try to do one about taking action. This reading is about taking action. About conscious effort. Why people don't take on. I've already done 2 videos, I think, already, but I'm going to do another one, hopefully today, but I'll see, because I'm going to cinema in an hour. So, but this is my last reading. When I get back, hopefully I'll do it and talk about the conscious effort and why people don't take conscious effort to do things. Because like I said, you know your twin flame, but you're focused on, it's not your focus, the hurt feeling here. So it's like how to get over that. That's where the counselling comes in and stuff like that. So I talk about, like I said, I'm going to do a video talking about this kind of scenario, which is generally the most of people on planet Earth is going through this. They go through what you're going through with a twin flame journey anyway. So feeling the passion, but not getting into the passionate state. Let's just kind of say it like that. So plus tons more I give you in there. Plus there's people who's in mission, so you can see it's not just me that does it. And there's people who, you know, writing up about what's going on in their life, etc., etc. So it's all in one place. It's in the description box below. So options, choices here. So this is that, feeling that Ace of Cups, but scared to invest in it because you're scared your person's going to come back like a shag buddy. Something like that with the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands underneath is the Ace of Cups. So the first card, intuition, High Priestess, Knight of Wands, and Page of Cups. So intuition, which is the High Priestess. So this is you. Like I said, there's a no in your twin flame. You're feeling the passion that you don't have with anyone else, and I think that's what the dilemma is here. It's like, fuck's sake, it keeps coming back because it's shag buddy, but I'm a twin flame. I want to get rid of the twin flame or him to come back correct, right? But the energy is, it's about, are you over-logicating it, or is your person? You think your person over-logicates. They will change and come with this emotional offer. They stay in the delusion until you fully commit with the High Priestess. Go in and work on your inner child. There's something about colour, about as well. What's that got to do with it? Why am I picking that up? I feel there's something about your person doesn't understand where you fully, and that's what the issue is. For example, say, you know, you're black and he's white. He might have black children and think he knows about black people, but that's not enough. You know, it's like, he doesn't have to know about, you know, slavery roots and Django, which is a disgusting movie. I would slap that guy in the face who created that. Is that Django or whatever it's called? Anyway, it doesn't have to be like that, but, you know, knowing that you had struggles or something like that, there's something like that that he's not understanding, which is but it's still pulling you. It's like they're gonna, what I'm getting is the universe, because can you see the hand of the cup? It's around the clouds, and the dove here. It's like the universe will wake him up from the delusion of what he's offering you, but you have to go in and do the work. High Priestess is the first card. You have to get, it's like trusting upstairs. That what happens on this journey is that they move baby steps, like Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a little offer, small, right? And all you have to do is this. Go within with the hermit is going within, high priestess, right? And connect with higher mind, right? Higher conscious levels, right? Not just my guides, not just, you know, I've done healing. This is connecting with all of them. That's why I call them lot, right? All of them. He'll still come back in and out with his Knight of Wands. But when you're working on yourself in mission like me now, I'm doing this. This is my last one. Reading, tarot reading. I've probably got other readings when I get back. And then I'm going to cinema and then I'm coming back. And then I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do a video for making conscious effort. And then I'm going to do a recording to someone in the community, in mission. There's, you know, this is, I can't be bothered with your bullshit. Do you see what I mean? With your person, because you're changing planet Earth. So you ignore, let's just say, this bullshit, then he comes correct with the correct offer, which leads to an emotional offer. This will stop, but you have to be the high priestess. Most people are not the high priestess. Most people are the Queen of Wands, which is like, I'm healing, I've had inner child work, which if you're watching tarot, you're still searching for answers and stuff like that, you're not healed. If you're just doing easy work like crystals, acupuncture and all that like that, which triggers people, well, go back to the easier option. And that's what I'm going to talk about today, or if I do it today, about conscious effort. And I'll give a short example with this reading. If you're like, and I always give an example with the rich and famous, because it's kind of like that. Like, it's like you're high priestess, you know you're twin flame, you know you're different, you know you're special, you're probably getting guides and downloads and all this kind of thing, right? You know that, right? And you're logicating, well, that's enough, so my person should come towards me. I've got a crystal shop, I'm doing acupuncture, I've done certificate 9,000, I'm selling crystals on eBay, you know, whatever, right? That's this card, right? But it's not this card, this is that version of this card, which it isn't actually. That's what you think you are, right? You logicate that's enough, but your person's still coming towards you. So what you have to, that is, like I said, I'm comparing it to the rich and famous. So that's like saying, listen, I want to be famous. And everyone's like, yeah, really? Yeah, I want to be a massive Hollywood superstar. I suppose there's no one who says I want to be famous, but I just want to be in EastEnders. When you start off, you want to be like a Hollywood movie star, I presume, right? I don't know, because I never wanted to be famous, right? A famous actor or something like that. So it's like starting off that track, and that's what happens with the bullshit theory of spirituality. So they start off and they research twin flames, and they're like, oh, all I've got to do is tarot, crystals, self-love, book someone for self-love who doesn't do nothing, because why am I still searching, right? Oh, well, I've booked it, so I've done it, but it's no change to your situation, still coming around, just shagging and leaving, doesn't mean that's bad. I've just got to make that clear. I go through that, right? Doesn't mean that's bad. Is your expectation. You should move on to a proper offer of love, right? So that you do the easier option of watching other else. That's like starting the journey and getting a role in EastEnders. Oh, okay, I'll do acupuncture, meditation, yoga, is a version of EastEnders. You're not supposed to be EastEnders. You're supposed to be fucking Hollywood red carpet superstar. That's what this is. High Priestess is a fucking superstar, not the Queen of Wands. So because you're the Queen of Wands, that's why your person comes as the Knight of Wands. But you perceive, because you're going in and you're getting downloads, and because you're doing spirituality bullshit, is that you're the High Priestess. You are not. The High Priestess is here because you have the capability of doing it. So it's very important that you understand it, but you're logicating, well, all the other twin flames do Reiki and have certificate 9,000 of Reiki, and they have crystals, and yeah, but all the other fucking twin flames, do they have their person? And are they really changing planet Earth? Or are they just giving you a tarot reading? Are they just saying, listen, my hands heal you, which is arrogance, because you can't heal no one, right? You can heal yourself. I healed myself. I had a cough. I healed myself. If you go to my website, my programs say self-healing. It never says I heal you arrogantly. No, self-healing programs. That's what it says. I tell you how to self-heal. So this is you logicating, well, all the other people don't do as much as what you say, Sophia. Yeah, but all the other people don't have as much as me and don't have their person, do they? Right? The old way of the twin flame doesn't work. That's why there's thousands of twin flames watching the old way and it's not working. And hence, do they guarantee their work, or do they have evidence of others, which I have in mission, of actually helping planet Earth and getting their person. They don't. I do. So this is changing exactly what you have. Then you get this emotional offer. This is your person only offers little. When he does, if at all, it's slow, long time coming, right? He's a joker, jokes around, it's nice, it's fun, but he doesn't commit seriously to this emotional offer because he's delusional, because so are you. 7 of Cups. There's a delusion of what you are. Absolutely. And that's what people are doing. That's why I'm doing this talk video about conscious effort, because most people think they just, that's it. King of Swords, just think. No disrespect to my person, but he's always like, I think I'm going to make this, I'm going to think I'm going to do this. These cards here, he thought about these cards. He's like, I really interested when I started, because I met him and then I got into tarot, and he's like, how do you learn tarot? I said, I can't explain it. I get it from upstairs. I said, I don't know what to say. He's like, so what would you say if someone wanted to learn tarot? I goes, oh, fucking hell, that's long. He goes, well, why don't you just make cards and put the writing on it? I was like, true. He could have done it. You could have done it, right? I'm sure people might have thought of it before. No one takes the action. The person is here, not action, because you're not taking the correct action. Right? His concept, I made from his concept. Anyone can make the thoughts, right? That's why I'm not going to tell people my ideas and stuff like that. It's very rare that people take your ideas in the first place. When people steal from me, they want to go behind my back and sell my shit. They don't want to make their own program for my shit. No. For example, I've got a master program. People will go behind my back and sell the master program on several other platforms. They can make their own fucking master program, can't they? No. Lazy. It's making a conscious effort. This is lazy way of doing it and logicating that you're enough. The reflection is your person moves towards you small, but the delusion changes when you change. And then it comes to a time like, you get to the point of after, several months or something of doing the work like me. I wouldn't say like me. I would say to the equivalent of people who are mission. Not me, because I create it. You don't have to create communities. Well, you're welcome to. I'm not stopping you from doing anything. You can make your own programs. You can make your own galactic school. You can make your own whatever, right? But I'm just saying the equivalence of what this contract is to be like people who are in my mission program. Put it that way, right? Then your person then transforms with this Ace of Cups and comes out of this delusion of, oh, what I'm doing is enough. Casual. This is casual. Look. See the casual hoodie. Right? Then he goes for his 1 cup, and can you see the Empress? That's my Empress. That's the Empress symbol, right? It goes towards the 1 cup, right? And says, I'm going to choose that cup. 7 of Cups is delusion, drugs, it's all this kind of thing, right? But you have a delusion. What you're doing is enough. It's not. So I'm kind of repeating myself here. If you want to change that delusion, like I said, join the group. I think I've already got 2 videos in there already talking about it. But I'm going to talk about it again because that's all I keep getting is people keep thinking it's enough. I had someone who booked me yesterday. She bought the sexual program. 4 hours she emailed me. She said, there's no step-by-step and it's not working. What else can I do? I was like, you think because you've listened to it, you're going to be healed. I said to her, to point out the obvious, study it, right? Study it. And she was judging me when she had never made a program. This is this planet. It's really bad. It's really bad. Oh, I've listened to it, right? It's gone into my mind. No. If I tested you, right, on my programs, you would not have studied it. And most don't study it. That's why you have counseling. So I pinpoint what to do, specifics, and then email you back, go over these steps, and then when I meet you at the next counseling, then I'll tell you, have you done this? Tick, 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 tick. Right? Make you accountable for your actions to make changes. There's no accountability. That's what the problem is in planet Earth. Anyone can sit and watch. I tell you what, this reading, right? This is general for most people in this reading. I can release all my programs on this platform. These 2. Twin Flame community, New Earth community. I have 2. Well, I have 3, but Soulmate I'm not working on because I'm sorting out other stuff. And I promise you no one will get in union. because you're still on that lack mentality. Well, I listened to it. It didn't transform my life. You have to take action. Wands are action. Wands are twin flames. We are here to teach people, don't stop, logicate. Then know your person, logicate. Well, it makes sense. Like he said to me, it makes sense to make that. I said, it does make sense. Go make it. Right? That's what people do. They don't make it, right? They don't make, and they literally don't make it in life. You are here to teach people. You, imagination, 7 of Cups, the delusion, the imagination is here for you to make the effort, right? Walk towards it. 8 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is the delusion, but also the imagination. Then you make the effort to go towards things. If not, it's 8 of Cups is walking away from it, and you just stay in the mindset of delusion. Your person's in the mindset of delusion because you're in the mindset of delusion that you're logicating it's enough what you're doing. It's not, right? And if it was, you wouldn't be listening to me, would you? So you want to change that, you book me for counselling, right? Or you go to my website or join the Facebook group, go through the playlist as well. And I will repeat, as I'm going to do in my video on making a conscious effort. Studying is not listening and watching. Studying my playlist. Listen to this. I guarantee this will change. Just my playlist, and that's free. But then you'll go to my playlist. Oh my gosh, you've got so many videos. What do you want? People want it on a plate. That's why the rich stay away from the poor. That's why I will never meet a tarot reader. And they associate themselves with me. I'm like, no, I don't just do a tarot. Go to my website. Look at how many cards I've made. And these cards, not just writing cards, cost me a lot of money. And that's just one deck. I'm not a tarot reader, right? But I'm not here to show off to you, to impress you. I'm pressing upon you. You're no different than me. So you want to know how to change this, right? To make the effort, because your person's not making the fucking effort, because he's delusional. So are you. Book me. I'm out. Speak to you later.